friends, it's Aldana from Elements of Tarot. Today I'm going to be talking about a little deck mod I made on this well-known and beautiful deck, the Dirt Gems Plant Oracle Deck and Guidebook by Anne-Louise Burdett and illustrated by Chelsea Granger. So I've seen this deck online for a number of years and I've always admired the artwork. But as I've explained before in previous videos, I really have trouble with Oracle decks when they don't have meaningful keywords. So I resisted buying the indie version. And then I realized that it came out mass market by RP Studio. So I decided to purchase the deck knowing that in my head, I had already planned to mod it by adding keywords to the cards. So it's a beautiful presentation. It comes in this sturdy box. Again, lotion everywhere, apologize. But it comes in this magnetic box with a really great flexi-bound handbook, guidebook. And then the deck itself comes in a smaller box, which is great because then I just use this. So I spent quite a few hours for the past couple of nights after work and this weekend going through this guidebook, which is, again, lovely, wonderful, but there are no specific keywords on the cards or in the book. So when you pull a card like Mimosa, the Polisher of Radiance, that doesn't mean too much to me. It's a little abstract. So I read the whole thing and there are kind of different suggestions as to what it might be helpful with. It's in this kind of esoteric language. It's a little hard to pin down one or two keywords. So I read and reread through each passage, and then I went online and Googled metaphysical properties of anemone. And between the passages in the guidebook and what I saw online, I was able to kind of hone it down and maybe reshape it a little bit to make sense to me. I am not a person that knows a lot of information about plants or flowers or their healing properties. It's something I've been interested in, which is why I'm very thankful to be able to work with this deck and for the research that went into my adding the keywords. So yeah, I hope I wasn't being disrespectful. I really appreciate what I learned from the guidebook, and also I'm in love with the colorful and whimsical artwork of the deck. So I hope if the creators watch this that they don't take any, I don't know, that they're not upset in any way that I added keywords to the cards. I always feel badly about it, but it makes the deck a lot more usable for me. And yeah, so let me show you what I've done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each card. I did put them in order. So if anybody wants to take advantage of my research but I will preface this by saying that some of the things some of my keywords may not resonate with you. So I encourage you, if you plan to do this, to use what makes sense for you. I did use a white Posca acrylic marker, and the letters dried very quickly and they are not smudging, they're staying put, and yeah, I'm very pleased with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the cards, and then I have about 10 or 11 pairing ideas. So it's going to be kind of a long one. So let's start. You know what? I'm going to put on my glasses just in case some of these plant names are hard to say. All right, so aconite, I used protection. Anemone, new beginning. Arnica, healing and recovery. I also got a little fun with where I place the words. They're not always on the bottom or on the side. I kind of, if it worked with the artwork, I put it in where I was called to. Ashwagandha is endurance. Calendula is a gentle hand. California poppy, serenity. Echinacea, support. Ginger, passion, vitality. Hops, play. Mimosa, shine. Mugwort, psychic enhancement. Passion flower, slow down, sensuality. Rosemary is home. St. John's wort, the light in the dark. Sweet flag, rinse it clean. Elder, ancestors. Elecampane, support through transitions. Evening primrose, safe and sound. Gumweed, breathe. Holy basil, romantic. Iris, lead from desire, queen. Kelp is flow. Peppermint is clarity. Seaweed, connection. Skull cap, tranquility. Valerian, dive deep. Vitex, let the river flow. Wild stream orchid, lighten the mood. Willow, bend. Aloe vera, resurrection. Blue vervain, dream. 32 bone set, armor. Chaparral, filter. Chickweed, balance. Clary sage, intuition. Damiana, attraction. Dandelion, make a wish. Datura, hidden truths. Ginkgo, remembrance. Lavender, peace. Licorice, make it work. Lobelia or lobelia, face your monsters. Red root, find your voice. Strawflower, everlasting. Thistle, courage. Yarrow, shield. Angelica, the bridge. Astragalus, adapt. Baptisia, wild indigo, stability. Barberry, discernment. Bee balm, bloom. Black cohosh, ally. Black walnut, cord cutting. Blue cohosh, grounding. Borage, buoyancy. Catnip, a warm blanket. Dogwood, loyalty. Figwort, the heart of the matter. Hawthorn. There goes my Long Island accent. Hawthorn, heart. Magnolia, change. Marshmallow, ease friction. Motherwort, nurture. Nettle, determination. Poison ivy and poison oak, boundaries. And wild yam, I used equilibrium. So those are my keywords. And now let's look at some tarot deck pairings with this beautiful oracle. Let's start with Queer Crow Death Magic Tarot by Frank Duffy. Kind of went for decks that were very colorful and that would match the vibrant artwork. Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, New Beginning. King of Cups, Page of Wands, Arnica, Healing and Recovery. Color-wise, I think it's, look at that, with the red, yellow, and orangey red. That's really cool. Endurance, Two of Wands, and the Magician. A Gentle Hand, Five of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. California Poppy with the Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups, Serenity. Oh yes. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. All right, so that's a yes for the Frank Duffy. Sorry, Queer Crow Death Magic Tarot. It's a really fun deck if you guys don't know it. Next, let's do the Rainbow Tarot. I have the indie edition. So the backs. Yeah, so look at the lavenders that match, the red and the red. Mm-hmm. This one's pretty good, maybe not an exact match, but the colors definitely do vibe. Yeah, like that's a good example. All right, that is the Rainbow Tarot. Let's do my greenie, my Thoth greenie. I think this one might look good. Let's see. Interesting. Slow down, sensuality with the Knight of Wands, who's all action and fire, and the Eight of Cups, indolence. Kind of cool. Definitely see the reds matching here. The light and the dark. Again, the reds, the yellows, the golds. I think this is a good match. Sweet Flag with the Wheel of Fortune and Death. Rinse it clean. A fresh start, a new beginning. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, that's really pretty. Look at these two. Digging this. Yes. Okay, that's a good pair. I'm just thinking my I have a Maria, the Maria Terra, which is a Thoth clone, which is also quite vibrant, and I think it would also look really good with this. Let's do the Flower Child Tarot by Kira Cyan. This is a mass market by Page Street Publishing. This one's really fun. I use this one a lot in the spring. Great cardstock. I'd say just about indie cardstock. It's fabulous. It's kind of a hippy dippy deck, which I like. I have another one here too, the Neon Rider-Waite. Let's see how this does. I figured since it had a lot of flowers in it, it might look nice. Different color tones. Dirt Gems is definitely cool, whereas this has a warmer palette. But like this is perfect. Look at the purples and blues. That looks good. I think this looks good too. Dirt Gems, you're a wonder. You're matching with so many decks. Kelp. I'm so happy that I added my keywords. Now I will definitely use this. And I have to say, this cardstock also is so good. It's a very matte, papery cardstock. Smooth matte. There's like no gloss on it. It's really great. Clarity. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Connection. Tranquility. Yeah, I think this is also a good pair. Maybe not as good as some of the others, but it works for me. I'll take it. Next, I'm going to try my vintage Albano white. What did I do? Did I take my other pile? That's okay, I'll do this. So this is the box isn't in great condition, but the guidebook and the cards are, which I'm thankful for. I'm keeping it in this box just for protection. These are still, you know, it's a mass market deck, so you can still get the modern version online, but I prefer vintage. Oh, that's why. That's why I'm confused, because I was doing this. I love the coloring in the Albano weight. You know what? I'm actually going to mix these up now because I just realized the Dirt Gems is divided into suits, and we're going to have a whole bunch of like black and white cards here, which are not going to match my Albano white. So let me just shuffle these up a little bit just so we get some more colored cards for this little demonstration. All right, let's see if this is any better. Oops. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I like the greens. I think this could work. This cardstock is very thin on the Albano weight. Look at these two together. So I'm usually here picking up 2 cards instead of just 1. Shine, Ace of Wands, and Knight of Cups. Dream, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. That's pretty. I think this would work as well. I love this color palette. It's so pretty. The lavenders, the hot pinks, the oranges, the greens. Really, really great. In keeping with our Rider weight, let's do the Neon Pan. This is by Tarot Collectibles. I have several of their decks. They're really fun. Really, really fun. Great quality cardstock. Look at those crazy bright backs. Oh yes, I think this is going to be delicious. Haha, I love it. Really great. What do you guys think? I love it. This is a yes from me. It's like eye candy. Look at that. So good. Definitely a yes from me. Next is Tarot by Caro. I believe this one also is mass market. I think it's on, I think you can find it on like Amazon and stuff. If not, probably Etsy. So Tarot by Caro has a very limited color palette. But I thought with the black backgrounds and the white it might look nice. So let's see what we see. Yes, the art style is similar too with regards to the people. Don't you agree? Here are a lot of those black and white ones. I didn't do a good job shuffling. Yarrow and the bridge. I like it. I like the blues together. Okay, that's Tarot by Caro. Very nice pairing. The next is a Marseille deck that's relatively new to my collection. It's the Moonlit Hermit Tarot. Yikes. Eek! Sorry about that. Knocked over my whole tripod. Good times. This, as I was saying, is the Moonlit Hermit Tarot. It's not very expensive. I did find it on Etsy. And I think it was like $40. So it's indie, but it's reasonable indie. It comes on this very shiny, linen cardstock. But again, the bright colors and the black backgrounds and the white keywords or titles, I should say, I thought would look good. And just judging by this, I mean, we have a Queen of Wands and the King of Wands lead from desire. That's a perfect match. Chaparral. A Magician and Cups with Two of Cups with filter. Balance with the Hanged Man and the Chariot. Balance in action with action. It's kind of a cool pairing. Of course, there are too many of these black and white ones. I'm just going to pull some out here. They are part of the deck, but they're not. I wanted to show the color matches. So the Sun, Discernment, and 10 of Swords. Look at these yellows, they match perfectly. This is a fun one. Most of the others are the Rider-Waite-Smith clones, but it's fun to be able to pair a Marseille with such a colorful deck and modern deck. I think it looks good. Yeah, that's great. Another yes from me. I have 3 left to share with you. 3 more pairings. This next one is also new to my collection. It's the Scion Tarot by Luciana Pena, and it's produced by Artisan Tarot. This is a very witchy deck, and as you know, we witches like plants. And the colors I thought would be a great match because they have like these yellows and purples and greens. I really like these together. I know I'm saying that for every pairing, but so far it's been a win-win-win. Yes, slow down sensuality with the Magician and Queen of Wands. Perfect. The Liberation, the Queen of Swords, and Home. Lucifer, the Light in the Dark, and the Warrior of Cups. Rinse It Clean, the Reincarnation and Strength. Ten of Wands, Ancestors, and Judgment. Support through transitions, Two of Wands and Warrior of Pentacles. I really like this one. This might be my favorite so far. The Marseille was also pretty darn good. Safe and Sound, Seven of Swords, and Six of Swords. Really great. One more. If I can get this card out. Breathe with the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles. So that is the Scion Tarot. Highly recommend. It's also on this gorgeous linen cardstock. Two more. The next is an oldie but goodie. I've had around for a lot of years. It's the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. This one is available mass market. This is a really great deck. I've used it so much in my years of reading tarot. Oops. I mean, it's not that old. It's maybe like 2 or 3 years old, 3 or 4 maybe. Dropping things. Okay. Okay. Let me add a few more cards to this pile. Oh my, these are all the black and white cards. It's fine, I'm gonna leave them in. Discernment, Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. Be more mindful about what you're taking on. Choose wisely. I'm noticing that some of them, the messages, like the keywords, match the cards better, and then in others, the artwork does. love that. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, buoyancy. And the blacks go and the whites go. I think it's a great combo. A warm blanket. 7 is the Chariot, I think, and the Sun. The Light and the Dark, 5 of Pentacles, and the Spirit of Wands. Yeah, this is another really cute pairing. And my final pairing, this one I think is going to be perfect. It's the Dreamy Moons Tarot. This is an indie deck. Annie Tarasova. I think this might have actually been a Kickstarter, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a deck with black backgrounds and vibrant colors again. So the backs. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Oh, yes. You see it, right? Gorgeous. There's so many piles here. 5 of Cups. Lighten the mood, right? King of Stars, which I believe are Pentacles. 2 of Stars. Dive deep. Three of Wands, the High Priestess, and Flow. Again, let me add a few more from the pile. I know you've seen these already, but I feel like when the piles aren't kind of equal height, the shadows cast a little bit. These, look at these purples. That's a really cool match. Yummy, yummy. All right, everyone. So if you're still here, thank you for sticking it out, and for allowing me to share my deck mods with the beautiful dirt gems. You know, if you're kind of struggling as I was, you're very welcome to use my keywords if you wish. Or if you're a rock star and can get what you need from the guidebook, do so. I mean, that's the original form that the creators wanted us to experience the deck in. So, you know, do what you do. It's all good either way, in my opinion. That's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching, and be well and have a great day. We'll see you next time.